some noise for the one and only Atmozfears.
We are all connected.
Gonna have a little chat. I'm gonna do this more often, but we're gonna start today with Demi. Demi, one of my best friends, and also he was in his his career was taking off, so to say. And I think I can say the same for like Jesse Jaggs and maybe a little bit for Dion as well, Devon Wild, that they were like in the lift of going somewhere and suddenly the corona hit, and like whatever like Jesse Jaggs did, like it's just really hard for them now to get recognition because the tunes are not getting played. All they can do is release music and like try to get out there, but like in these times, you know, it's really hard for like starting up producers, and especially if you're like if you started already, like I named Jesse as an example. He just restarted, and I think it's such a big slap in the face to like be put down again like that, because you had DJs playing your stuff out there and you were getting recognition and you were getting booked, and then suddenly your entire rise just gets like slammed in the face, you know? Yeah, that's the thing. Dami's last release is really good. I love all his tunes actually, but yeah, I imagine if you're like starting out and you have like this big plan and you have like photo shoots done and you have like video clips planned, and I know for me it sucks because I had the album thing, but with Jesse, I keep referring to Jesse, but yeah, he had such a cool concept going as well, and then suddenly just Corona was like shh. So I thought it'd be fun to have like chats with like I was thinking of Cole Black and maybe like B-Front and Frequencers, like how they're dealing with Corona and what they're doing to stay motivated, you know?
Hey, hello.
Yo, hey, we have one Mr.
live?
joining. Give me 1 second.
Mr. Streamer.
Yes, it's the pro streamer.
What's up?
Yes, how are you doing this fine evening?
Yeah, good, man. Working on something special.
Yeah, you just it's not that I didn't talk to you early today, but anyway, how are you doing in these hard times? How are you coping with having your career flushed down the drain?
Well, I must admit that I'm not really producing a lot. I'm trying to get shredded.
Trying to get shredded, and how's that going?
Just like I had this. Yes. Pretty good actually.
Yeah, all you're doing is eating.
I'm working, eating and working out in the gym. So
nice.
I always said to myself that I wanted to get shredded, and now it's the perfect time to do it. So,
Shreddy Kanon instead of Daddy Kanon. Nice.
Yeah.
So that's how you're dealing with like. Do you notice anything about your music right now?
Yeah, I must say that I'm not. Yeah, it's with ups and downs, you know. Like, yeah, on a normal day, I would go to the studio, but now I'm like, no, I'll just stay home. I'll do it tomorrow or something, you know.
Yeah. I feel the exact same way. But
and I must say that I've been releasing pretty much lately. Like,
yeah, you've been doing really consistent. Like, I think you have like 5 tunes, 6 tunes out.
Yeah, something like that, but. Yeah, it's different what you get for response. You just look at numbers all day, and on Spotify for artists, you look at numbers, and it's just different than someone that comes to you on a festival and say like, "Hey man, this is a fucking great track."
Yeah, now you just have all you get is the e-crack people talking to you like online.
Yeah,
that's about it.
But it's nice. It's nice to see like all these nice messages on Instagram. Which with nice track and that people share it. I really appreciate that, but it's still
it's really different.
I don't know, different. I mean, like 1 week later, everyone already almost forgot your release. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, exactly the same. The same thing happened to. I was looking at the charts for Spotify around my story, and in the first week it was doing really great. And then after 1 week, I just saw like release going back up, and then crossing my story, and just my story after like 3 weeks just died down, and release was my most streamed tune again. So I was like, oh, this is really depressing, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of feel you've been releasing really consistent, and if you're like missing out on a lot of the feedback you normally get, you just get depressed.
But not only that, you miss playing it on festivals. You miss playing it on clubs.
Yeah, you don't feel it
if
anymore.
If you make a new melody or kick, you just want to test it out, you know. And yeah, well.
Yeah, and I was just talking to the stream about like Jesse Jacks, who just like restarted his career, and he had like this entire branding and photo shoots and everything done. And it kind of sucks for him to be like put down again, because he doesn't get the exposure at all. Like some people were starting to play out his tunes, but as soon as Corona hit, he doesn't have a big audience yet to reach everyone. And I mean, Dirty Works is a good platform, but you see, you need everything around it to actually do your career any good. And I feel so bad for all these like youngsters right now that wanna get out there, you know. And it's probably the same for you. You're not reaching more people like this. You're always in the same box.
No, of course, but you always chase a dream, but
now the dream is shattered.
Not possible. Now it's just not possible. So you just have to look to things really different now. Yeah,
well, and I'm just hoping on that next year is gonna be a little bit better. That we do have some because the streams, the streams are cool. They were cool in the beginning, but now everyone is like, oh, a stream again, and you gotta pay for it now. You what now? You know? So yeah,
of course. Yeah, that's what you get.
It's just weird. And in the meantime, like for me, I'm just like picking up new hobbies, and like this streaming thing is doing good for me, and like becoming half a YouTuber. But that's not what I really wanted to do.
Things. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Climax is gonna be cool, but after that, then what? Like, are we gonna have live streams every month as a replacement? And the thing is, what I hate most about live set, like it's not like in a club you can go DJ, do your thing, and then you can go to a festival to different people that haven't heard your music. You can play kind of the same set. You can't do that on a live stream. You have to do a completely different set. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "We already seen this."
Yeah, we already seen this. Indeed, yeah. So it's gonna be really different when everything opens again.
Yeah, it's gonna
also with the new tracks, of course. Like, I'm also scared that people forgot what I made. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
or maybe next year you should just do like re-release everything again, so people just like Dion is doing with his journey. It's just like, oh, let's take all my own tunes and release them again.
It's actually smart to do it.
Yeah,
like,
it's really
how long can you continue in this? Because you see no end on this thing, you know. So
no, and also because like for me, music is my main income, and I've been living on scraps for the last what is it now? Are we 10 months? Yeah, 10 months in. Yeah. And it's gonna end someday. And at one point, I'm gonna have to. I already applied for some jobs, anyway, but at one point, it's gonna end for me as well. You know? No, yeah, not the Albertine, but like at one point, it's gonna end for all artists, unless you're like Diplo headhunters status, but then you're fine. Triple A. But
of course.
Where's the end?
Well, if I look at my own situation, I'm just not gonna work until the government stops giving me money.
Yeah, that they give you money, and they didn't give me.
They give me money. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. So,
okay. Oh yeah, that's fair because
And I know if it's gonna happen, it's just gonna happen. I just also need the money, of course. So yeah, I just also want to buy a house, but now that's not possible, you know.
Yeah, well, it's gone. Like I was trying to see if I eventually had to sell my house, if I could start renting again, but it's not possible like this. Like I don't have any income. Like my income is like really low. It's just royalties and the streaming I do on the side, and that's not going to cover rent. So you know, at one point I'm going to have to look in the mirror and ask Tim, what is your plan? What are you doing? Are you going to join the army or?
So we need more people in here.
Well, not necessarily. We just need this whole thing to be over, and we just we need to get back to yeah, performing again, I guess that's the big, like for me it's also always I don't go outside these days anymore because of normally I go outside every weekend so we could go to bookings, but I've noticed if I stay in, like if I don't actually plan to do something with friends, or then I stay inside all the time and I just get even more depressed, you know.
But you get also lost track of days, you know.
Yeah, that's true. You don't
Well,
really...
you always had that, but now it's even worse. Like yesterday, I thought it was Sunday. It was I don't know, man.
Yeah, no. Every day feels like a Monday to me, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
But let's keep it positive. I mean, like, yeah, it always opens up for new things.
Yeah, and we together have been doing some really cool, exciting things that people don't know yet. So it's at the same time it's really motivating. Like it's. I don't want to say we were like lazy, but it opens new doors, and you have like a rush of. Like for me, climbing a mountain is really important in like overcoming myself and becoming a better producer. And it's now we're diving into new things, and I get the same rush again that I had when I was started making up music, you know.
But I also get the point why other artists won't release any tracks.
Yeah, well, at the same time, you know, with I think the Soundrush brothers, they had their album, and I am really I'm surprised they stuck to releasing actually on the date that they did, because they had an event planned with it, and it got cancelled. Yeah. And if it were to be me, I would have postponed the release as well, but they already did it once, so I understand that they released it. So. Like releasing, I don't know how good the album. I think the album would have done a lot better if we had a festival season to be played out. You know.
Of course. But yeah, like I said lately to you, like tracks get outdated, because if we look at our collabs, I think if we go back to like 3 years ago, we still have one we still have to finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it gets outdated, but it's really hard to keep your tracks up to date, because you still discover new sounds and you get better.
That's funny, you know, because the All or Nothing, the collab with called Black and Tone Shifters, was from 2016, and it still sounds fine. So you have those outblinkers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, true.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just like looking out for all the beginning artists, that this is the worst time to start your career.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you get a lot of internet recognition maybe, but that doesn't translate to actual performing later. And
yeah, of course, you need to speak to people.
Yeah, you have to.
Well, you're doing a really great job if you can like become internet famous as hardstyle producer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
I think it's possible, but man.
Yeah,
so
you have to be so unique or have this really big hit. Like you have to make a zombie tune, you know. I'm just
and then also something online. What's growing, you know.
Yeah, it's really hard. If like I wouldn't. I would just go back to my.
But I wouldn't like give up as a younger producer.
No, of course, keep developing yourself. But at the same, like I think we had Carlos Arise. He's being really smart at the moment and holding back his entire branding and stuff until he has everything sorted out. So I think that's smart thing to do.
That's really smart.
Yeah, just like I feel for Jesse. You know, like Jesse. He gave up his first thing and he's restarted, and he had such a good thing going, and now Corona is just like fresh, like you know.
Yeah. What to do about it now?
Yeah, nothing to do about it except for keeping to play his tunes as well, like whenever you do like a live stream or whatever. So that's the only way you can actually give other artists a spot, you know.
Yeah, true.
No, just stuck with Battlefield.
But also like how much does the live performance or live sets affect you as an artist? You know?
Yeah, not for me, not at all. Like,
I mean, they see it. They see a live set, and then like 2 days later, you're already forgotten that it was a live set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, it has to be a special event if you want to actually. Remember
something
it.
like Climax probably.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but
it looks really cool. All the Oh yeah, and I'm not playing. For those that keep like putting me on the spot, I'm not playing. I'm actually not playing. So
I thought the first picture was Dion on Instagram actually.
yeah, I asked him and he said, "I don't know, man.
wow.
I wasn't there." But you never know. I like for me, I can say I'm not there. So yeah.
Me neither. I never played at Climax, so it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
The good old days. That's why home has so much Climax references as well. Because yeah, it's a place where I grew like a bit from went from a cocoon to a butterfly as an artist.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Ah well, great poopy times. In the meantime, we're doing a lot of great stuff behind the scenes together, so that's cool. And we still have so much music to finish. So.
Yeah, man, we so much music.
Project 2.
we don't even know where to start, you know. Yeah, we have one that we almost finished. We're just waiting for the vocals.
Yeah, it's the yesterday follow-up.
Yeah, well, we hope to release it this year still.
Yeah,
like in December. Yeah, Tim has to remind him again.
yeah. Well, and I actually wanted to make an entire story thing around it again. Yeah,
it would be cool if we like brainstorm for a cool video clip again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and also a teaser. Also a teaser, of course.
We could walk in Rotterdam again.
Yes, that's actually brilliant. Because the yesterday clip, we were just like that. That was the entire clip. Walk to Rotterdam. It's great.
Yeah, but it works. You know, it's just all about the track as well.
Yeah, it was all about the track. Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah.
Well, yes. How are you doing mentally, Demi? Are you holding on?
Yeah, I'm holding on. I mean, like, it feels like it's still winter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels like we skipped summer.
It feels like in the winter you don't have a lot of bookings. Well, euphoric
events. Yeah, it has felt like winter all year.
so I was pretty used to the thing, sitting at home, making music, working out. But yeah, for me it still feels winter. Yeah, it's winter again. So.
It's winter again. Yeah, it's literally as if we skipped an entire year. For me, it's so weird because I took a month off in February. I canceled all my bookings in February, while I could have still had bookings. And then everything else got cancelled. Like literally everything else. I was like, oh fuck, why did I plan a vacation in February? I'm never planning a vacation in February again. I could have had 5 more bookings.
Yeah.
Dude, oh man, but
worse
planning.
Is that a thing you also miss, like the going really to another country, like having a little vacation?
I thought I would love to stay at home more, but I do realize like I hated the plane bit. But as soon as I got at places, I was like, oh, it's good to be exploring the world, and I'm really grateful of what we had before, because I literally went see the entire. Like you also went to Australia, and like
those are things you would never do maybe if you didn't DJ. So
nope, exactly. So that's what I'm really grateful for. And as soon as I will probably do less bookings when everything starts again. Maybe in the beginning not so, but I do really sometimes I did like 3 or 4 in a weekend, and that killed me. I couldn't do anything up until like Wednesday again, and for now I think this year has also like relieved me of a lot of stress. It gave me a lot of stress, but at the same time I found this peace inside me where I can I used to be able not to deal with like saying no to a booking, but I think now in the future I will, because those like 3 or 4 bookings a weekend just aren't doing anything for your health. And like if you're playing at like sometimes these bookings are needed, but if you're playing at the top in Groningen again, that's not gonna do anything for your profile, you know. So I'm just gonna say like no to those kind of things and just focus on more things that give positive feedback to me on festivals and
that makes you grow as an artist.
Yeah.
Well, what about the house parties? Like I did a lot of them in the summer.
Yeah, well, those are really I did 2 with 3 with Soundrush.
Oh, yeah, you did with Soundrush.
And I thought it was really cool, and it was cool to connect like one-on-one with these people, because there's not a lot of people, and you just In the beginning, it's always a little bit awkward, but as soon as you get over that edge, it's just really, it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun.
You just start drinking and having fun.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
people
it's so cool.
Yeah, I liked it too a lot.
Yeah.
Like not every house party was the same, but yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to connect with like and see the actual responses again. It's such a shame they banned it again in Holland.
Yep.
Otherwise, I would have done it myself.
Yeah. And now you even have to quarantine if you go to Germany or whatever.
Yeah, man, dude.
I feel like it's even worse than the first thing in May.
You think? It doesn't really feel like, it feels like it's a little bit less because people are getting tired of everything, you know, and then everyone's just like, just stay inside because we're done with this, you know. That's what I perceive as happening.
Yeah, and I must say I'm fully agreed. 3-week fully lockdown, like don't go anywhere, and then it's over.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's
always
all
how they did in Asia, but like in Holland it wouldn't be possible.
No, because people are too stubborn.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh well. We'll see what I just hope next year. Just like I was hoping on the end of this year being a little bit more positive, but we're ending this year with a downer, I guess. Let's just pray for next year to be full again.
Yeah, everyone is gonna cheer like, oh, let's hope for a better 2021.
Yes, yeah. Maybe the Dutch crowd will be a cool party crowd again. You know. Because normally they're just standing there with the beer looking the other way.
Yeah, they were a little spoiled.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
And now they're Well, Tim, I think we both agree that the last party in what was it, Sigurdome with Brendan Hart?
Yeah, that was. But that honestly,
sick,
that's like more than half is like from outside of Holland. It can't be that's the Dutch crowd. No way.
I thought that was only the Dutch crowd.
No, it was multinational crowd, 100%.
Okay.
You see all the flags everywhere, you know, like it's all these crazy Italians and Spanish people making the party live a bit more, and then Dutch people are like, oh, you can actually party on this, you know. And
someone in your chat asked, like, do you think smaller crowds are better than bigger crowds?
It depends. It depends on the crowd. Like a small crowd can be really cool, but at the same time, like you can have the energy of the small crowd that goes really crazy in a big crowd, and then the bigger crowd obviously is way cooler to look at, you know.
Yeah, I remember when I stood with you on stage like 2 years ago on DEF CON pre-party, and the only thing I saw was smoke.
Yeah. That's
just smoke while there were 20,000 people in front of you. Like
I remember the thing with Climax. There was so much light in my face that I couldn't see anything. It was just like I saw like some heads in the front row, and that's it. Because the rest was just like blacked out by everything else.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like sometimes
you're just in your own world, but like if you're playing in a club in another country, like for 100 people, that can be more, you know, connecting than a big festival.
That's true. Yeah, sometimes these house parties are like they over like I always go there with no expectations, but then they blow my mind, and I have the other way around with some of these big parties. I have a big expectation, and I'm like, oh, that party sucked, you know. You never know. You never know what you get. So I just want to party again, dude. I just like it's just not the same anymore.
I want to get wasted.
Yes. Actually, I just want to get
Really
full
get
dumb and
wasted
go out
on a
there, you know.
Yeah, I miss that a lot.
Yeah, same. Well,
but, we all do.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time out of your Sunday evening, Demi, to have a chat, have a chat with me.
Thank you for this awesome podcast.
Yes, hey, that's a good idea. The talk about your feeling podcast.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, no, but I think I should do this more often and just ask like a random, not random, ask other artists about how they're feeling in these times. And you're the first one, Demi. You're my first one. Feel special?
Yeah, the random artist. Thank you.
Nice.
No, but yeah, that could be a thing. Like I know Deep Look and Estefan also do a
but they talk more about the music in general, right?
Yeah, but they don't really talk open about the situation. Like, I mean, this situation is different for every artist. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay, man. Good luck on your stream.
Yeah,
and,
I'll talk to you later.
okay, see ya. Bye bye.
All right, that was cool. I think it's a pretty pretty good idea to have like a weekly status report on how everyone is doing. Yeah, Demi's the best, dude. Demi's actually the best. You guys gave a lot of good suggestions to invite. Probably next time just invite Corey or Ellie or Malte and just have a chat about how everything's going. And yeah, also for me, because it's good to hear it from everyone, because normally you talk with them at every party, you know. You run into them. Of course, I run into Demi more often because we meet all the time. But like I run into noise controllers and just have a chat on how things are going, and I just kind of miss it. So let's do this as a item, and I'll get Mandy in. Yeah, sure. I'll be sure to go on to your suggestions, and I'll probably make a poll on Discord as well to invite the next artist. This is my story.